Hey everyone. Wait, let me take this thing out. I can't hear nothing. Sis, you there?
Girl, I got a whole lot going on, y'all. I got too much going on, y'all. Too chilly for the hot dog going on, y'all. Already.
Mm.
Damn. Hey, color girl. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey boo.
I got
Hi
too much.
Chad. Hi Demi. Hi Angela. Hi Tracy. Mizzle.
Somebody sent me
Who
a
else up
message.
in here? Who up in here?
Too much
Yeah, I
going
see you.
on.
Yeah.
Too much going. How you doing, calling my boo girl? How's you doing, girl?
I'm just a little drained. Like, some of them days I have like with my MS where it's like it'll kill my like energy. So I'm just having
Yeah.
those type of days. So it's like you can see it all in my face. So it's like
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's all
I'm
right. I'm gonna
sorry
be
you
good. I'm
feeling
gonna be
like
good.
that, girl. Hey, Mizzle, what's going on? Hey, baby sis.
Hey
But I
sis.
had to come. I got enough energy to come and be present. It's just I don't like how my face looks. So
Hey, we are happy to have you here, girl. We won't keep you long, boo.
all right, love y'all.
My allergies are messing with me as well.
Oh
Little
wow.
cold things on my face because, girl, my eyes were so swollen and puffy
That's
from my
crazy.
doggone
I'm saying
allergies.
that. I had the same issue today. That's
See,
why
we
I'm
all
still
jacked
beat
up
up.
today. What's going on?
Man.
I know. Probably because we was probably all up celebrating last night. We was all up celebrating. I'm sure that's what it was.
Trump
Because I
put
know I
something
was
on
damn
us.
sure up celebrating, child.
He said, I'm gonna teach you bitches.
Okay.
Hey
Hey, Miss
everybody,
Boo. Hey,
Hi,
boo. How you
Tiffany.
doing?
Hello.
The
how are
fabulous.
the ladies doing?
We doing good. We doing good, girl. My allergies are bothering me. Cole not feeling too good. Baby sis not feeling too good, girl. We just a bunch of broke downs today, child.
Now you can add me
Word.
to the list.
Oh
You
no.
Dang. Oh,
Girl, you too. That's why I say I myself didn't plan on staying on here too long because my allergies got me. Whew, they got me drained, child. I don't know if it's because baby sis, we was up partying last night
I know.
celebrating because we got us a new little president or whatever, little president elect, child.
Yes.
We was up celebrating.
I was at work like,
Yeah.
Listen, we got to celebrate, but listen, I ain't trying to celebrate too damn hard because we got this man until June. What is it? January
dang.
20th. So
January 20th.
You see, he
right.
already put out something saying, I don't know. He was already trying to sue, but he put something out yesterday or first thing this morning and was like, y'all don't get too comfortable. Now me and my team starting Monday is gonna start some campaign thing and we gonna
See?
go and basically still try and get his ass out. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
he gonna wreck shop before he go. He gonna make his presence felt. That nigga is not gonna just leave like the normal people. Like, hey, it was fun, time to go. No, he
What
might
you
No.
press that
Yeah.
button for all
Nikki,
we
what'd you
know.
say last night? You was like, he in the White House fucking up some shit, taking
Oh,
off the door handles.
Yeah,
listen, that nigga is in the White House right now on his pettiness. He is Pettyville, Little Miss Petty Sunshine. He is in there taking everything that's going to inconvenience these niggas.
right.
He's taking all the
Putting glue in.
pencils, all the
Yeah,
staplers, all the post-it notes, all the shower heads, all the door handles. He
Let's
gonna
just say
right.
take
she
all
was
the
right.
knobs off the stove. He's taking all the good seasoning out the
He
kitchen.
gonna clog the
He,
toilets. He gonna do everything. Like, watch, we gonna have a
baby,
toilet paper show. That she gonna show us. He gonna be like, yeah,
Hi.
try all the
What's up, pretty girl? How
hey,
you
big
no
girl.
more toilet paper. I'm telling y'all, we just got toilet paper back. He's gonna do the most dumbest stuff.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the
Yeah.
storm, absolutely, the
Well, he
calm
said
before
he's
the
starting it
storm.
tomorrow, so we'll see. I know. And then it's gonna suck because I go into work and I'm all around Trump supporters.
Oh
I
no,
reckon that
girl.
today he came in and you could tell he was pissed. Normally he's like, "Hey, Miss Brown, how you doing?" Da-da-da. Yeah, not today. He came out and
See, they
walked back
taking
out.
this too serious. Where it's like I don't know what people could love about him so much that they carry it into their personal life that way. Like, how did Trump change any of these Trump supporters' lives so drastically that they're like, we will just live and die. We're gonna be the good old boys. We're gonna beat people up. We're gonna show up and show out. What? Like, you feel me? Like, you can support who you want to support, but you ain't gotta take it that deep with it.
Gemini already
Gemini
know. He taking light bulbs, ice trays, toilet seats,
and paper
the
towels.
toilet paper. He taking office supplies. He is finna be on his pettiness. I'm talking about love and hip hop.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
We miss
so-
you, Miss Sunshine.
That's the thing. It's gonna be terrible, and and like the post, and I've been telling people, he has enough time to really do some drastic stuff to make Biden and Camilla have to really fix some nonsense like war. He can do some stuff. It's a lot of people that was ready to go to war with his ass anyway. But hopefully, if he does that, they realize that he's still a child, and they don't take it out on us, and say, hey, let's go to war because we don't like him because he's leaving in like a couple months, but he's gonna do something. He's not just gonna go. It's gonna
He's not gonna be quiet. And this is the thing. Have they started? Are they really doing the recount? Have they started this recount, or did they already recount?
No.
I think didn't the judge didn't they throw it out?
They denied it because it wasn't enough evidence.
Yeah. This is my sister-in-law. Y'all heard her her 2 cents.
I was like, who's that? I was like,
Welcome, girl. Please join in on the convo with us, girl. Join in.
She all in the background talking.
But no, they're talking about like there were some glitches, and they're trying to say that they're gonna do some more research. Like, and mostly it's in the normally red states. Like they're still gonna be looking into Georgia, Arizona, and I think Pennsylvania. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right. Pennsylvania too. Yeah. Because he got into it.
Because he's a sore loser. That's
right.
Into it. He can't go peacefully. He a sore ass loser. He wanted to boast and brag and get that big ass when he got that seat. Now
then he made a fool of himself because he thought he was gonna win, and you had hip hop praying and stuff, and you need to wait till it was all over, and now you look like a whole asshole. So now
I'm sure he feels like a dummy. What was it? It started on Tuesday, Wednesday when he was like, I pretty much already have won the election.
2:00 in the morning.
He was
still saying that after they announced Biden our president.
Can you imagine how red his face was looking? He's already orange. Can you imagine that Crayola box looking ass? Like, it'll just look crazy.
Saying I actually won the election by a lot. It's like you can't even be woman enough, because at this point you ain't no damn man. There's no man. And you can't even be woman enough to like, and I see a lot of people are
not woman enough.
Bro, woman enough or something, because at this point he has no testicles. We don't even know if he got ovaries at this point. I don't know who he is. But they showed who was that? Who was that gave Obama that basically said that he congratulates him on winning the presidency, and that he set a precedence for himself, and that he's setting history. Who was that Obama ran against? His mind has left my
what's his name?
With the arms. Lord forgive me.
He's 2016, wasn't it?
Yes.
What's his
the
name?
Arms? I can't remember his name.
With the lady in Alaska.
Yes. I can't remember.
The older.
I can't remember his name, but you remember he ran against
McCain.
McCain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was. I had to think with the arms, you know, Lord forgive me, but you know,
I know it was a mix.
you know what I'm saying? He served his country. Shouts out to you.
Yeah.
But at least when he seen that Obama was winning or basically had won, he had came and he has, you know, congratulated him. He said that, you know, you are part of history and that people need to look up to you and that this is something to be proud of. God bless you, sissy. This is something to be proud of. And it's like, that goddamn, oh Lord, I'm trying not to cuss. Lord, I'm trying not to cuss because it's the Lord's day. And we supposed to love each other on the Lord's day.
Forget we gotta say 45, y'all. We can't say his name because
45. Oh yeah.
Because something with YouTube, you won't get monetized. So you just have to say 45.
45.
Well, I'm sure the last couple of days I didn't have to say about that word.
But all of the past presidents have done that. He's the only dumbass that hasn't.
Yes.
But y'all have to know, you know what's a problem anytime the Bushes say they voted for a Democrat.
Yeah.
So you know something wrong.
He's turned 3 states that were once red, blue.
Yeah. Yep.
That's embarrassing. And you know what I'm thinking now too? What are all these closeted racist people gonna do now?
Exactly.
Oh, they showing their true colors, honey. I was watching the news online in them comments. I was arguing with people in the comments and everything. Like they are showing even outside, like at the stores and everything. Like I was at Walmart yesterday. I was like, "Oh, you can get it. Don't think
Okay.
Like let's act like you got some sense now." I understand you mad, but come on now.
But it's like some of the people, for example, I'm sure that I have a feeling that there are people that,
not his wife.
You know, his wife didn't vote for it. But it's like I'm sure there are some people that we are in really close proximity with, probably even some people that we work with that voted for him.
Oh, yeah.
And they were very boisterous and they spoke their thoughts and they had their opinions. And even people when Mr. Orange first got in the office, people that I was on Facebook with, that I went to school with, some of their true colors came out and I had to delete them. And it's like now that he's about to be out of here, you can't go back to, we can't be cool like that no more. Like you ain't invited to the barbecue now.
Right.
Like, what now are you gonna do with yourself now that we know you for who you are? And because to me, I don't care who you are, and people can think what they want to think. This is just my thoughts and my opinion.
Hey Renee, boo, I love you.
Hey Renee, if you voted for him, if you support him, in my opinion, first of all, if you are of Caucasian descent, I feel like you have hidden racism somewhere in you. That's just how I feel. And if you are Black, you are brainwashed and you are delusional in some kind of way. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. Now, how are you gonna go back to living your regular life now that we know you for who you really are?
Yeah.
You're right. But also too, y'all got so yesterday I had to do some pop-ups and stuff for my, just do some runs and check on my clients and stuff like that and staff. So there's one area that some of my clients stay at. It's like the whole neighborhood had Trump signs up, right? So me and my staff, we came outside and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna be petty today. They can report whatever they want to report.
All right,
so
now.
Playing what did we played some song? I forgot what it was, but I forgot what it was. Baby, we was out there, we was calling him all kind of names and everything, baby. They was mad at me, honey. They were mad, baby. They had took their signs down and everything. I do not care because y'all set up all kind of stuff. Ever since election time, before the election time, these signs out here trying to report my staff because they Black and all kind of crap. It was just y'all mad now, huh?
Right.
They mad too, because they were so mad at us, baby. They were mad at us yesterday. I was like, oh well.
Baby, you wait till I get on up out here. I done already ordered me a couple of Harris Biden shirts. I'm fit to make these folks real mad. I'm gonna have me a HEB shirt, a grocery store shirt. I'm gonna have me a nail shot shirt, shirts that I wear just for special occasions, just so I can go out there and make them mad. I'm gonna be blackety black. I'm gonna be blacker than black, baby.
Yes.
Black, exactly.
Right, but I think what people are missing too, history was made. Miss 42 and Brandy know I have my back and forth about how you say her name? Camilla. She ain't the best. Her track record is not clean.
Very true. Very true.
Clean. And it's not, but she still made history by being the first vice president woman, and not only that, the black vice president woman.
Absolutely.
So, because people
regardless of how we feel about her
and whatnot and stuff, and it's like if you have a
black than us, her daddy is 100% Jamaican.
Like nobody want to hear that. You feel me? She black.
She more black than us. Yeah. Her daddy is 100% full-blooded Jamaican.
If you got a fucking 1% of black in you, you are black.
Yep,
you are black.
That's law. That's law.
Period. You are black.
Yes, that's law. Yep. But yeah, I just think like, hey, if I had another choice, I probably wouldn't have voted for her, but I didn't. So, but still made history. Right. And we still have to give her a chance because she knows
absolutely
we are watching her.
Yep. Absolutely.
Exactly.
And who knows,
I like learned the errors of her ways from previous, stuff before. We don't know. We haven't seen her in action yet. To discredit her at all, that she's the same person she was.
Well, I can discredit her from her past history now. Don't get me wrong now.
I don't mean like that. We're not going to set up the negative first. You feel me? We're going to try and go in with a blank slate. And then we can roast her if she's like that.
If she don't come through after that. All right.
Let's just be fair.
But last night, me, Miss 42 and Brandy, I think we was on the phone for probably about an hour last night. And I think I looked up everybody in her family.
Oh, wow.
I looked up everybody in her family. I kept reading out stuff. I went all the way back to the grandfather.
Okay, come on now.
Wow.
You know what though? I really think that her and Joe are gonna do a good job.
Me too.
I really do feel that.
I do too. Yeah, I do too.
And Joe is funny to me. I love him when he is vice president. He had me cracking all the time. He is funny to me. He's funny.
I've seen him.
I like him, and like you said, he didn't
do most of the work.
He ain't gonna do. I was just gonna say that too. I feel like she's gonna do majority of the work.
That's right. Yeah.
He's gonna have to listen to her because she's gonna be that black voice. Yeah, we know you ran with Biden, but now you got this strong black woman that's gonna be that voice of reason in your ear, letting your ass know. Hold on now, Joe. Because look here, Joe in his 70s or something now, right?
77. He'll be 78 November 20th. November 20th.
I didn't know he was that old. I thought he was
girl.
That's why he was all the time.
Girl, now see you wrong for that. Because I was just gonna say that. Now, how we know Joe gonna be awake to stay for all the important shit that's gonna go on now? Because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm 40 and I'm about to fall asleep right goddamn now. I'm just saying.
She was just saying that in the kitchen while I was eating. She was like,
girl, but look here. I said last night, baby sis, didn't I say that? I don't know if they gave Joe a Red Bull and a Mountain Dew. They gave that boy a B12 because baby, when he came trotting down to that
he always running down. He run on the stage and off the stage. I cracks up every time.
Joe said, y'all ain't finna get no on there today. Y'all gonna get these baby. Joe said, I've been resting all day for this, baby. I took a nap. I've been napping since 5 o'clock this morning, ready to come out y'all this, baby. He was wrecked.
And then at least he had Obama to watch. You feel me? So
yes.
It's a positive. He's had
nobody still good friends. Him and Obama are still good friends too.
Yeah.
But I know my mom was saying yesterday, she made a good point. She said, we was talking yesterday and she was like that she feel like this up the doors for us to maybe one day have a woman president. You know, so
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about last night too.
Yeah,
Think about it, because not trying to be funny, it has to happen. It's
But
just
I
like
have my mixed feelings about that though. I ain't gonna lie. We a little bit emotional and we like
no, we
we can
are,
be
we
we a
are.
little bit
You
emotional.
know, it can happen, and she's
Don't give me
definitely
the power, 'cause baby, I'm locking a couple niggas up off GP. Shoot, don't give me the power, baby. Some niggas going to jail for what you did to me. How you broke my heart back in the day. I don't care. I don't need it. I don't need that kind of power. I'm just saying. I'm
But I hope everybody give them I hope everybody give them a fair chance though. I do.
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, I hope everybody give them a fair chance though. Especially her. Like I said, her track record is not good. It's not.
It's not good. You're right. It's not good. But like
I
you
have a
said,
zero balance on my daggone student loans in February.
girl, listen. That's what I said. Somebody said that on Twitter. I was like, all right, now, Joe, what's up with Sally Mae? You gonna go high?
I'm telling you.
Do I need
you got these 4 years. You got to see if you gonna get them next 4 now. What you gonna do?
For real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way you gonna guarantee get my next vote, get Sally Mae and her boom off my back. That's how you gonna secure a vote for me. That's all I'm saying, though.
I'm trying to.
But he was talking. I seen somebody said that on Twitter.
A1, if I ain't had no goddamn student loans,
girl,
I'd be in my house by now.
Oh, girl, you still can get there. You still can have A1 credit with the student loan.
No, yeah, I know. But that was the main. That's mainly the only thing that was messing up my credit.
And you can work the system with that. I have to talk to you outside of her. I can.
Okay, here we go. The plug. The plug, baby. The plug.
I got some questions. I'm about to hit you up. I got some questions about some things. real.
Let me know. Goddamn. I know I'm over here trying to.
What do y'all think is going through homegirl's mind right now? Mrs. Trump, you know she ready
to leave him.
She ain't gotta be up on them interviews and pretend like she's damn. She can go and live her best life. She gonna go her cougar life. Watch, that's gonna happen. She gonna get her a nice little 25-year-old little son. I'm telling you, it's in the car.
She already got one in the cut. He already been waiting
but that
in the bag.
Out the cut. And
I agree.
She's just been trying to get on up out of there. I know y'all been seeing.
Office. Is they gonna enforce that warrant that they got on his ass? Or
That's another question. Is he going to jail?
Not even only the warrant, y'all. If y'all look up, he have so many lawsuits that he was dealing with before he went into office, which he never been allowed to run for president because of the lawsuits that he had on him. And yes, they're going to lock him up.
That's why they said.
I hope it's recorded.
Maybe Kim Kardashian will be nice and try to talk to Joe Biden.
No.
And get
worry about Kanye taking away them 60,000 votes from that we could.
Okay, and who did Kim vote for anyway? I don't think she voted for Biden.
I believe she did.
Yes,
girl. She didn't vote for no doggone Biden. I don't care what nobody. I mean, she didn't say who voted for.
And Kanye's on the edge. She didn't vote for that vote. She voted for him. He took her to the polls. I'm pretty sure, and was like, "You got a strike on here.
He still might be. He's from Chicago, so he still might vote there. She still might vote for wherever she's from. You know, so.
Yeah. But could y'all believe this nigga Kanye got some votes though?
I know.
60,000, they said.
That's crazy.
60,000 people got faith in this presidential.
Nah, 60,000 dummies. That's what they were.
I was just gonna say, over half of them niggas was like, "Oh, he really on here? Oh shit, I'm finna go ahead and vote for him." It wasn't really nigga. That was
just dummies. That's what they.
And then the other ones, them niggas, they just didn't have shit else to do, so they were like, "Oh, okay, well." I don't like none of these other
lady.
dudes.
I didn't even know who that lady was. I forgot what her name was. I didn't even know she was a part of the discussion. Because on CNN or something, when they had like the side by side where they had Trump, Biden, and it was some Jewish lady, and it was Kanye or whatever. I don't know who she was, but she was on there. She got a couple votes.
Damn.
I don't know how.
A waste of votes. And then also too, I hate when I hear people say our votes don't count. This shows
Girl.
do count. They do.
Mhm.
It shows. So
Yeah,
I mean,
those states that went from red to blue. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna go blue.
I didn't either.
That
But you know,
that
that's
right
in
there in itself
Texas.
was so epic. Where show as a country we stood together, like get the hell on out of here, because a lot of those states have been red for generation upon generation upon
But you still
generation,
see
and
in
they
a
said
lot
yes
of
to
the big cities that were red, like Texas, for example, all of the big cities, we were all blue. Austin, Dallas, Houston, we were all blue. But it was a lot of these small towns that were red. A lot of these small towns that don't know no damn better, or that's racist. We already know what they was gonna do any doggone way. But I was happy to see a lot, especially Austin, that became blue, because you know they say Austin is weird anyway, and I'm proud of my weird little city. Like, we came through. We came
and Carla,
through.
I was cracking up because somebody was, usually you win because like he's from New York. So it's like usually you win your state that you from.
Listen, we don't claim him. He's from there, but we don't claim him. Rhode Island can have him. He's from Rhode Island in my mind. He's not
Did
from
he win New York?
He's from New York. No, he didn't. He wasn't gonna win that. He never
And
won
you
New
know,
York.
we
Even on the
all have
last one, he
New York.
didn't win.
We
We been
all
got
have
rid of
New
him.
York.
Oh yeah, he showed.
We been
all have
not
New York
jacking
anyway.
him. When
Fire
he was running
everybody
against Hillary, he ain't win New York then either. We don't
Yeah,
want
they
him.
cannot
I
stand
just
him.
ready to see his ass go.
The Republicans don't like him no more either. Nobody
No,
likes
no.
him.
And that's sad when your own people voted against you just to get your ass out of there. That says a
Yeah, he
lot.
embarrassed them. He embarrassed them.
Yeah,
Every time
and
he
then
said,
He made it a shit show. It was something else with Simpsons. Like Simpsons, you remember that episode?
Yeah.
It was just like that for real.
girl, my
Just
husband
like
says that all the time, but the Simpsons done predicted a lot of shit.
Stuff. Yep.
Okay, they done predicted a whole lot of stuff. Now y'all better be listening to these goddamn Simpsons now. First I thought my husband was crazy, but now I know the niggas on something.
Yeah.
These Simpsons done predicted that.
Bernie did too. He said that Biden was gonna win though. He said because of the mail-in votes. Democrats.
I saw that.
I sent it to y'all. He said that basically, black people, and he didn't say black people, but I knew what he was talking about, are quicker to mail in the ballots to vote than they are to go stand in line. So he was going to win. He knew he was going to win.
Dang.
I agree with that statement though, Delilah. People are more united in their hate for Trump. They'd rather get his ass out than they are for Biden.
Yeah.
So, like they said with the Republicans, they was ready to get his ass out. They'd have voted for Bernie Mac to get this fool out of here. They didn't care. God damn it.
They would have voted for Mickey Mouse to get him out.
Okay. Any damn body to get that dog.
I forgot who was it my husband? Somebody said where them Proud Boys at now. Like where they at?
Yeah. It still makes you, like Cola said, they still got time. There's no telling. We don't know what's going on in the underground internet world of the good old boys. Yeah. They could be having a meeting right now on some old secret shit on how they're gonna take all of us down. They still got time. So we still need to be on guard and be on our P's and Q's and all of that. Because I mean, like I said, he still got a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of destruction in his damn office before he gets his ass up out of there. Hopefully.
I think that's crazy that they even allow that, because like even in some jobs, they walk you off the job ASAP because of your ability to tear some stuff up.
We actually had that happen at one of my jobs. That man got fired and he came back to shoot his boss in the other building next to us. And we didn't know. They weren't even going to tell us nothing. I just so happened to be going out there and saw we had an extra security guard and me. I'm like, why is there two of y'all? And he was like, yeah, well, such and such in the mail room. He was let go. And they just had to escort him off with a gun.
Oh, Lord. He a postal worker?
That's
Your
crazy.
post worker, you know, they're a little bit crazy. You know, they need
Okay.
Yeah, they.
That's where they get that term going postal from.
Yeah, they're a little bit crazy.
That's sad though, and then it makes you wonder. I mean, it makes you scared for Biden. Like, how do you know when these good old boys ain't gonna try to pull some kind of attack against his life? You know?
Oh, I didn't know that, Gemini. I didn't know he was a Democrat.
When something happens,
Who's a Democrat?
right?
She said that he was a Democrat before he ran for as Republicans to ruffle feathers and get people going.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Damn.
He's always been a
racist.
Nabbing motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's something to know. That's
but
surprising.
he still. So now he still got 4 more years in his back pocket. Y'all think he gonna run in 2024?
Yeah, they already said he was.
No, he's not.
Yes,
They said he was. Yes.
That's why I say Biden, boy, you eliminate a lot of stuff.
Yes, they said that he will still run in 2024. Yes.
We can't do nothing about that. Like, we can't vote him off the island or take away his life.
One of his sentences on all his many
He
charges.
gonna be in jail, y'all. Don't worry about it. He won't be running.
And then on top of that, like, who is Biden gonna run again? Like, who gonna run after Biden?
Hopefully, if Biden makes it, because you know, I'm not wishing nothing on him, but hopefully he makes it through the first 4 years.
I'm hoping he do
right. Age.
So,
He could be 81.
Well, if he doesn't, I mean, we have the first Black female president.
right.
No,
Right.
we don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but if he happens to go out, you know what I'm saying?
Biden is funny to me. Like, he is. He's a character to me. He is funny.
I like him, bless his heart. But like I said,
like
if he happen to go out, you know, Kamala, we got your back, girl. You know,
right.
We'll be all right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she has a lot of support.
So who gonna run after him? It's Kamala. I hope Kamala runs next.
Hopefully her.
She better.
I think she will. I think she will. She ran. She wanted to be president, but she ended up being.
Yeah, I think it was 2000.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna run.
Michelle and Camilla should run.
Yeah. They ain't gonna let 2 sisters up in the goddamn White House.
In our vote, they gonna have to get out there
on the avenue because we gonna be all up in that thing, child. Baby, they ain't gonna let 2 of us up in there,
right?
But that would be great, y'all. That would be so.
That would be a bomb. I don't think Obama knows can run again. He already did 2. He already did 2 terms.
Yeah.
I sure hope he can't run again.
He was
he actually the oldest president to win, they said. So
I'm surprised Trump ain't try to do something to make something happen, because I know that's what Bloomberg did in New York. I don't know how he got that off, but he got to run longer as a mayor.
I don't think it's an age limit on it though. It's not so he can't run again. Yeah, he can run again.
Our mayor was the mayor for 20 years. He died as the mayor. Like he was the only mayor that I knew growing up. I didn't know that we even had that they can change. Yeah, because he was
in New York, we had a cap. Bloomberg was like, "Nah, I did so much for New York." Like, cause Bloomberg changed New York a lot financially or whatever. But he's like, I'm staying here, and however he got it passed, he got one more, chance to be there. So I don't understand how Trump didn't attempt that, all the other stuff that he attempted that didn't make any sense. Because normally you're only supposed to get 2 terms. So it's like once you've done your second, it's a wrap. But they should amend that. But I guess they don't want to do that because they give this picture of democracy. So it's like, everyone gets a turn. So they, I guess, feel like it'll be a dictatorship if we just. But I don't feel that way, because if the people are saying that they want this person, whoever it is, to be there for 100 years,
that's what the people
want.
I agree.
Everybody don't need a turn.
That's true. I agree.
Ooh, we.
Yeah, I would have kept Obama all this
Right,
time.
right. We'd have been
We
straight.
good. I know that's right. Stacey Abrams, child, she been all over my dog on social media feed.
Yeah.
So isn't that the lady that they were like that somebody that was the governor tried to sue her or something?
Yes, sis. Yes,
Okay,
because of the
okay,
whole
okay,
mask.
okay.
His
Yeah,
old country
okay. I'm like, I
bumping
remember
behind.
that name.
Yeah,
Like,
like how you gonna sue because somebody trying to keep people safe? That's the same governor that
yeah,
opened up Georgia too soon, and you gonna
yes,
try and sue? That is so stupid. Like when that happened, I said, "Is this man for real? Like you gonna sue your own policy? You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the same boat technically, even if y'all
right.
don't want to be. You're gonna make an ass of yourself in front of the world and try to do that because she wants people to wear masks, because she cares about people dying. She cares that the corona rate is sky high
Right.
in your state because you chose money
Oh, so
over people.
she's no longer in office anymore.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I did not know
I didn't
that.
know
That's
that.
news to me, Tracy. Oh my
Right,
Wow.
God.
that's new. Yeah, I haven't even
Please
heard
say it ain't
that.
so, because that's some jacked up
Wow.
stuff. And if it is, I hope she's suing the pants off their asses or whatever, because it's like, come on now.
Man, that is messed up, man. That's sad.
Out of a governor job.
But she's trying to save lives.
Damn.
That's messed up.
Oof.
And it's not the people that, and he should have got the damn corona. Maybe he'd have understood it was real. I don't like not witches stuff, but maybe you would have understood that mask was important and wouldn't want to be suing people and taking their jobs because they want people to wear masks and make it
Right.
a law.
But that's the
People
thing.
don't. Yeah,
When-
he needs to catch corona. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when they get in the office, corona stuff, they not gonna play with this. Just
Right.
like St. Louis County, they already are setting up things to where they can put executive orders in place. Yeah, they in Sam Page here in St. Louis, the county anyway. I don't know what Lyda Cruison's talking about, but Sam Page, he's begging people, please wear your mask, because if we have to do another shutdown, this shutdown will be worse than the first shutdown.
And
They are talking about giving people citations.
That's what they're doing in New York or whatever with certain things and stuff. Like they're not playing like they, because New York is so stupid. We got underground clubs. Why you people want to be packed together with the Rona? Like, what is wrong with you people? And like I said, like, you know, me and my husband had it. I was asymptomatic. He wasn't. Like, if I didn't care about other people, I'd have been going to the store. I'd have been going all around people just because I'm not sick, spreading my disease to them. And then now they drop dead and die because I don't care, because I ain't got a fever and I don't, you know, and that's what's messed up. People are so selfish for a good time that they don't care about the people around them. When you come and bring in the young people, the elderly people, you know, you bringing this around for what? To get a hookah? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. A hookah and a drink. Like, you understand? Like, so we have pretty much certain places are social distancing the correct way. But like I said, we got underground, like in the hood, not trying to be funny, underground hookah parties, stripper parties. I don't know what strippers. Why now? What the hell you want to be at a crowded ass stripper party in the corona for what?
Strip clubs still open here, y'all. They just didn't y'all
That's
just
what I didn't understand.
You know, Houston changed.
You cannot properly practice social distancing in no club. It's impossible. I don't even want to be sharing the air. I'm sorry, Tiffany.
Girl,
no,
strippers
go ahead,
wearing
baby.
their mask at the strip club. Girl, they getting it in with the more They not losing
but
no
listen,
work.
day is bugging the hell out, and I be seeing like videos on Instagram, and I'm like, I'm glad you people is proud of yourself. You know, live your best life, but please don't ask for no sympathy when your ass can't breathe, because you was over here passing the blunt with these strangers and all this stuff, you know, and sipping on people's stuff and kissing strippers and stuff. So, you know, don't get no sympathy points. I'm sorry. Like, I will pray that you don't die, but I'm not gonna be like, oh no, Jesus, no. Why this person? Why? Because they was where they shouldn't have been. Please, I was sitting in my house minding my business and got the Rona. I was Lysoling everything down and still got the damn Rona. Shit. So I'm jealous. Anybody out there living their best life doing that bullshit, I don't want to hear it. I was
Right.
no. I took all precautions and still got it. So I know there's people running around here with the bug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but when they shut down this time, they're trying to do like Italy or the other countries did. They're trying to cite people to where if it's people in your house and it's more than 10 people in your house and they don't reside there, they're going to be giving you citations.
That's what they should do, and I'm all for that because
that's what the county in St. Louis is trying to go for.
Yeah, because people don't respect stuff until you got to pay money for some reason.
Yeah,
you understand now?
That's true.
They figure if
you gotta pay $1,000 for not wearing a mask. They'll wear their mask.
Yeah.
That or go to jail. Yeah. They gotta get that serious, unfortunately, because people think it's a joke.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
It's Rona boy.
Yes. Yep. Mother. Yep. You can maintain it.
Well, you see how that whole crowd that was in front of the doggone White House yelling that doggone 45, telling them you about to lose your job.
You about to lose.
That was going in. That was too doggone funny. I said, well, they ain't lying, no. You about to lose. About to get the Rona too.
Did y'all see Saturday Night Live last night?
No, I didn't.
I need to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it when I get off of here. I am, because I heard that it was
they had Jim Carrey playing Biden, and I don't know the other woman, but she played
Wilma Rudolph.
Yes.
She is. I love her. I love her.
It was too hilarious.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I gotta watch this too.
Yes, you gotta watch it.
No, baby, I have not heard about that. What?
And of all places, oh my goodness,
Lord.
No.
The now stores that refuse to service you. The convenience store just from my house. If you ain't got no mask on, you can't come up in there. I don't care what you need. You need you a mask.
Yeah,
right.
You can't go in no store down here without a mask.
This no joke.
And that's how it
They going to jail over there.
I don't got a mask on. Like, yeah, because you acting crazy. Like, I'ma think you got something. You trying to give it to me back up. Because why you don't want to save yourself? That's the thing I just don't get. But, some people feel like it's
I think when the right schedule from then on, man.
Yeah.
Me too. Peace to you too, head.
How you doing, bro?
I heard Jim did really good last night on Saturday Night Live. I need to watch that. Jim Carrey.
I watched Saturday Live in the longest. I'm so
good.
I need to see it.
I love him. He is one of my all-time favorite actors.
He is hilarious.
Excuse me, y'all. I've been all up in this doggone wine. It's my second glass, y'all.
I know mine hit me.
Love you, sis. But yeah, we should you know what they should do? You know how on the Fresh Prince, that's how Trump should leave.
Oh yeah,
like somebody just toss his ass out the door.
Straight Jazzy Jeff, toss his ass on up out of there.
And I hope it's recorded.
Man, for real.
But Melania's probably already gone. I doubt if she's even there. I'm ready to see the the inauguration.
There was a picture, no shade. There was a picture on Instagram, and I don't think it was Photoshopped because it didn't look too Photoshopped, but it was a moving truck.
With the U-Haul truck or
some type of moving company that was there. Melania ain't no fool. She ain't about to sit there and be with them shenanigans that he about to.
She don't even like him for real.
They were showing a video. They were showing a video of like every time he tried to touch her hand.
That's how she was like,
it's like she's a slave, like let her free. Like she just mad and perturbed. Like she just wake up and look at him every morning. Like you still here, nigga? Like
right. Y'all know what would make me laugh right now if she congratulated him, Biden, on Twitter right now.
She went to Big Ben if that happened.
She don't give a damn about recording or none of that. She like, look here, Trump, you can send me back when you got me. Long as I ain't got to do it. I'm good. You can send me straight back to my mama.
Exactly. I'll go back to doing them little naked pictures in the magazine.
And I think his son gonna end up. His son gonna be Obama. He's something wrong with him. He don't look normal.
Yeah.
He don't, girl.
But yes,
talk about people kids, but you know how you can always look and you see something ain't right with that boy. Something ain't right with that boy.
Right. It's all in his eyes. It's something ain't right with that boy. It's
he was in the back eating crayons and glue and paint chips or something.
I remember that movie. It was a movie called I think Lucifer or Lucius or something like that. It's a little boy, like a demon. He reminds me of him. Like the dress, the demeanor, and everything. Like,
yeah, he be in the back playing with matches. I know his ass.
All I got to say, wherever school he go to, I hope they searching him. I did learn like the kids, like the president kids and the governor kids, when they live in Washington, up there, they have a certain school just for them they go to.
Oh, really?
I heard that too. I heard that.
So it's not like no outside, like our kids can go there. Like our kids will not be allowed. You know, they're not presidential. Yeah, it's just for them kids. Like, yeah.
They showed a picture of it. That's why Trump was so, it's okay for our kids to go back to school, because that school was like, listen, we're not doing indoor learning. Sorry.
Right.
Okay. So, but our kids, they gotta go face the corona head on. But little Barron, he's too good for the
Well, our kids are still here. They're still home.
I was every day, but they go to school twice out the week.
Going through second.
So we only got kindergarten
and special ed.
Yeah, special ed, kindergarten through second is in school here. So, and they don't go part-time.
Yeah.
But
we just go
where my god kids at, they've been in school since August. They never stopped going.
What?
Never stopped going. Where my god kids at,
and have any of them gotten the Rona? Been around anybody with Rona?
First year, and I was so nervous. Last week, I had to take her to get tested because her mom was at work, and I had to take her to go get tested because one of the kids in her classroom had tested positive, but she got it from someone at home. But I have to say, where she's at is like maybe I probably like 5 black kids there in the whole school. So where she's at, like when we did the virtual tour of the school, they had them separated, like no kids sat by each other. They had the little plastic things up on the desk, and like it's no recess, no none of that. Like even in the cafeteria, you not sitting by each other. So
that sounds like prison. I wouldn't want to go to school like that. That don't sound fun.
I was elated because like with my bonus son, because that's the whole thing. I was sitting there like, because like I say, kids is the little time bomb of the Rona, because it's like their body don't react the same, so they can have it. Like my bonus son, he had it too. I don't know how Kamani may have had it and we just didn't know. Like, you understand, because he didn't show anything, because I don't know how it would just skip him. But like he was skipping, playing, like he didn't care. Like it don't show out like it does mostly in us. They're for the most part 90% asymptomatic, so they can have, and we would never know. As parents, when we think our kids is sick, they got a runny nose, they got a cough. It's certain telltale signs where we like, we need to go take them to the doctor. Not with this man. So we over here kissing them. They done got it from they friend at school, wherever. So I don't understand that for the most part. Like kids, I do feel need a social whatever. We shouldn't, keep them away from being social and having fun because they are kids, But I don't feel
and we did give her a choice. We asked her, me and her mom asked her, did she want to go? And she wanted to go. Like I told her, she didn't have to go.
These kids want to go. They want to go.
Yeah, they do.
Her and her brother, they didn't have to go, but they wanted to go.
They want to go.
And so their mom is a teacher.
They do what they're supposed to do for the most part, and there's avid testing, because unfortunately, us as adults, we need to test more than just when we feel like we're sick.
Right.
But you gotta realize you don't have to have any symptoms and still
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the only skirt they had in her school for her classroom, and back at school. So, you know, if she doesn't feel safe or anything like, but her mom is a school teacher. Her mom is like really, really good with her, and they know to, you know, keep their hands sanitized.
Yeah.
So they got Clorox wipes, and I'm the one that by her mom being a school teacher, I'm the one that's always at the school. So, so she can't leave the classroom. I can leave whenever. So, but yeah, so
There's
it's
been 4
been
students at my kids' school that got it. 4 students and 1 teacher at my kids' school that's gotten it.
Hell no.
I know, but my kids, they still been at home. We already had 2 deaths in our family from it, and I was just out 10 days just getting double tested because I couldn't go back because I had half of the symptoms, and they were like, "No, stay home," but I didn't have it.
And that happened to a lot of people. Like a lot of my staff, they would have some of the symptoms, but like when we send them to get tested, they didn't have it. So I was like, that's like weird.
I wouldn't have knew I had it if my husband didn't get as sick as he got. Because at first when he got it, because like my husband, the way he is, he don't.
And I remember your husband.
I'm like, what they call that? Like when you think you sick all the time, even with you hypochondriac.
Hypochondriac.
Like my doctors used to be like, "Do you want to be sick or something?" Like if I cough funny, I'm like, "Listen,
I got a few patients like they drive me up the wall."
My husband is the opposite. So he's like, "Oh, this ain't nothing." He started that coughing and sneezing and stuff. I had made him put like a bandana or something around his mouth. I was like, "You got to sleep like that." He's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I don't know if you coughing stuff in the air." He's like, "I ain't got no Rona." And then he got worse and worse and worse. And then I'm like, "Listen, we got to go to the doctor." So we went to like one of these, we got these like city MDs in New York or whatever. If you can't hurry up and go to your doctor for an appointment, or you know,
the urgent care,
because there was all this stuff going on. So like, luckily, we decided to not listen to them stupid ass doctors because they tried to give him some pills and talked about to quarantine or whatever. He couldn't even breathe. And then they didn't give him a corona test. They asked me, mind you, the healthy one, they asked me, do I want one? So I was like, since I'm here, I might as well, even though they didn't diagnose him with corona. Because like I said, they didn't do the stuff that they were supposed to, but he was basically dying. Like he couldn't breathe or anything. So
I remember that. I so remember.
I do, yeah.
Diagnosed it.
That was
if we would have listened to them, he would have died. He would have died. We ain't talking about some quarantine or whatever, but that's the only way I knew I had corona is because he was sick. Now, God forbid he was asymptomatic too. We would have never knew. And you understand, we around a whole bunch of different people. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, our certain friends, our kids. Like, you understand? So it's like people think you gotta wait to be sick with this to see if you got it or not. And you know, it's not a comfortable test or whatever. It's very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It's just
to me, it was. Maybe because I didn't
up your nose, like
that nose thing. It made me cry. Like you understand? Because it's like, you know, it
does. It does.
It tinge or whatever. But
you
like,
start sneezing after you start sneezing, and it's like
it was just weird because you're not used to poking stuff up your nose or whatever. But I just feel like if you're around people, like even these people that's going to the clubs and whatnot, just do your due diligence. You know, take one once a month or something. You know, especially now since they're free and they're everywhere. Because when this first popped up in New York, you couldn't just go and take a Rona test. You had to be sick for them to even give you one because they was limited. You understand? Now it's like you can.
That's how it was in the beginning, but we were doing it too.
Right. You understand? So it was like even when I came out my quarantine, and you know how hard it was for me to find some place to go to retake the test because they was just like, oh well, you know, just do the quarantine and you're fine. But everybody's body is different. It can some people's body to 30 days. So to be safe with everybody, I didn't want to just sit there and be like, oh well, if the quarantine is over, so I'm good. I'm gonna go back to my regular program. I was like, nah, I need a test to tell me that I'm negative. Not that.
That's good too, Cole. That's good. She was thinking like that because a lot of people didn't think like that. They was like, oh, I'm good.
Right.
But a lot of people don't go back to get tested. They should go back.
Because I need confirmation. Like people, because we all human. Doctors is human. Everybody is human, and our bodies is all different. So just because this person, it took them 12 days or 14 days or whatnot to get rid of something, that doesn't mean, because I was all on YouTube. Because even though I didn't have no symptoms, I still was scared. It felt like I had a time bomb in my body because I have the MS. That's what made it so crazy because it was supposed to be the other way around. My husband got perfect health. So remember, they were saying people are underlying stuff or whatever. So I used to just be sitting in there in the house like at night sometime, and I probably in my mind was making it feel like I couldn't breathe or whatever. But I just was sitting there like, okay, well maybe I just got it a little earlier, so the it's gonna pop out today. So I was really paranoid. Like, you understand? Like, okay, when am I gonna get sick and have to go to the hospital like him? It just, thank God I didn't. Like, I did
I
all
was just gonna say, thank God she didn't get it back.
I remember that whole journey. Like, it seemed like I'm playing back every time she would come on live and everything.
Right.
Like,
and thank y'all, everybody that helped me through that, because it was like I needed stuff to like take my mind off of it. And then it was like my mom, she helped me or whatever. So I had to pretend like my son had to pretend I wasn't around. You understand? So I had to be around. You get what I'm saying and stuff, and I could hear him laughing and with his friends and stuff. And I'm like, I want to laugh too, but I didn't know whether he had it or not, because the doctor, his pediatrician, was like, well, as long as he doesn't have any symptoms, just leave him be and stuff like that. But I just was like, I want to play poker too. Because his playing poker and stuff with him, like he's supposed to know what that is. But I
think that's when I first started, because I was following you, but I wasn't subscribed to your channel just yet. But I want to say that's when I started to get like close and started following you, because my dad had corona as well. And so after then, that's kind of, I guess what would say, like drew me to you, because I knew somebody and it's like, oh dang, she has it too. Well, but she didn't have no symptoms or nothing. So, being that my dad had all the symptoms. And so I think that's like, I want to say from there, I started like,
it made it more real. It's like you've seen all aspects of it. And that's the thing why I try to tell people, I literally was not sick whatsoever. I was more so paranoid more than anything. I had anxiety. That's what I had. But I had no fever because I had my little that infrared thermometer. Like I was testing myself. That's how paranoid I was. I was testing myself like every 10 minutes, like doot, doot, like put it on my head.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I want to be sure. I bought the blood meter, the thing that they put on your finger to see your blood oxygen. I kept, I was so scared. I was like, if I do have it out and it goes crazy, not do have it, but when it goes crazy, I want to catch it the crazy in the beginning, because I thought maybe that would help. So I would be reading my blood. I was acting like I was my own little doctor. Like, listen, if this drops too low, I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to have to pretend I'm dying because they wasn't taking people.
Yeah,
so I'm going to have to put on the whole show. But it was more so the anxiety of the whole thing. And then with my husband, I have to be there for him. He's in the hospital. He was one step away from the respirator.
I remember that.
Yeah, I do remember.
He wasn't listening to certain things or whatever, because they
he wouldn't lay on his stomach, would he?
Yeah, it was his stomach. Yep.
I had to give him tough love. I said, listen, let me tell you something, because you putting me through too much. Lay on your effing stomach, please, because if you want to die and you want to give up, then you go ahead and die. But I'm gonna go live my life when you dead. So you understand? Like,
I remember Carla saying that.
So if you want to go, you can go ahead.
When they lay on their stomach, it's helping their lungs. It's helping together and helping it clear everything. So.
She's like, the doctor sitting there like, can you please tell him? I was like, listen, this is the only way I'm gonna have to talk to him, because we from the hood. So maybe I was like, maybe all this being nice and baby, I love you and stuff ain't
working. It ain't working. You have to get real on his ass.
Right. We will be out. Me and Kamani will be good in these streets. So you go ahead and die on your own.
Like, your son gonna have another daddy. He gonna be calling somebody else daddy.
Exactly. Let's get the picture. Exactly. Because you ain't.
If that don't make you get your stuff together, I don't know what will.
Exactly. Because he got it together.
Crazy.
After that, you getting their lungs, because they had this thing he had to blow in with these balls or whatever and stuff.
I remember I had to do that
in his lungs and stuff. If they work, that's what he needed me to do. All that was me stuff. It wasn't working for him. But it turned around where he was working harder and better. But the only thing, when he got out the hospital, it took him almost a month, like, to get enough strength back. He still was like really weak, so it was hard for him to like walk like too far. So if we would go somewhere, like I would have to drive, he'd have to sit in the car, and I have to, like, he couldn't, you know how you go into Rite Aid or something and you just go through the aisles, he couldn't do stuff like that or whatever.
Wow.
So, but now he's perfect.
Glad y'all got that.
So, Kamala, have you had any, like, symptoms or like anything, like any health conditions or you that have came about that you never had before? Because what I have learned is that a lot of people that have had the Rona, they are having like issues they never had before. Like,
so far, no. So
Okay.
far, it's been just regular. It's like no. I've heard that like some people get kidney stuff. Some people have
high blood pressure.
Oh wow!
Like all type of stuff. Yeah, because I know a few people that had it, and now they have health conditions that they never had before. Never.
Right.
Oh my God, that's scary.
And then now they're talking about, it's like, because some people think that, they're still treating this like it's the cold or flu, where it's like your body recognizes it, so it's gonna fight it, but that's not the case, because now we're getting reinfections and stuff. And this is why I be trying to tell him, because
we got flu season coming too, so we ain't gonna know if it's the flu or the Rona.
Yeah,
right. You understand?
Oh,
So
exactly.
I told him, like, listen, you can't be like lax, because he was feeling like, because at first they were saying if you had the Rona, you had like antibodies that's developed where you'll be good for like 6 to 8 months or something like that, where you wouldn't get it. But I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm gonna be licking toilet bowls and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't get it. Like, not toilet bowls. Open the doors and eat this burger. No, you understand? Like, I'm not testing that. But my husband, he's like, he sanitizes and stuff, but he's very bad with cross contamination, because it's like I be on him because I'm like, some people don't understand how easy it is, because I believe that's how he got infected in the first place. Because for instance, when you're not thinking, like for instance with your car, you done touch whatever doors and stuff, and we live in the hood. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. We live in a building. You understand? So there's a bunch of people that's touching that door to leave to come in. You don't know what's going on. So even with them gloves, people be thinking like, oh, I'm gonna put the gloves on and I'm gonna just touch all of this stuff, where you're making it worse too, because you're taking all that stuff that you just touched and passing it to the next person, putting it on your steering wheel and stuff. I be in there spraying everything down. He be like, oh, chill. I'm like, I'm not gonna chill. That's like this lady at the park. This lady at the park, because I was wiping down like the areas that Kamani's playing. I'm wiping the swing down and stuff, but I was wiping swings down before this nonsense, because some people kids is nasty. I'm sorry, you understand, but he's like, you can't explore the whole park. I'm like, listen, you do what you want with your kid. He's getting Lysoled. Where he's going, he's getting Lysoled, because he's too young to understand not to touch this and put his hands in his mouth. So as a parent, I need to make sure that just in case he wants to rub his eyes or he wants to put his fingers in his mouth, he ain't got no Corona juice on them. Talking about you can't Lysol the whole park. Yes, I can if I want to.
You can.
Okay, watch this.
Break down.
Lysol you, miss. Like, you understand? Like, please.
I'm so careful about size race, and you with that.
That is, you got to be careful. If you have certain breathing problems, especially asthma, COPD, you have to. And then, I mean, aside from the Rona itself, this in cold and flu season, as it is in general, this is a bad time of season for people with asthma and all kind of upper respiratory issues. This is bad. And I feel bad for y'all. Because working in the medical field, on average, we doing at least 2 to 3 breathing treatments a day on somebody because they can't breathe. And like you said, now with this whole Rona thing, now as soon as somebody say they have a shortage of breath, we got before they ask you all these questions, check your temperature, when your temperature can be completely normal and you can still have it. And it don't make a difference. But my thing is, I done said this, and Lord forgive me, but Lord, you know my heart. If I get the Rona, I want the good kind of Rona. Let me lose my sense of taste and my sense of smell, so I cannot talk about it.
And let me lose some weight too. I lose some weight.
You saying, let me lose that weight.
Let me lose my taste and smell, so food don't have to taste good, and I don't have to smell good and taste. Let me knock off a good 20 pounds. Baby, I'm trying to say. Nothing wrong with that.
Not as funny.
See, people with asthma, y'all have it bad. One of my good friends, her name is Brandy. She has asthma so bad. Like when the colder it got, the worse it got. She stayed in the ER because of her asthma.
Wow.
Even with the asthma, she was always in the ER. So, child, I feel bad for people with asthma. Thank God my son didn't end up having asthma because my husband had asthma. And I was worried about that, but thank God he didn't, child.
Golly, my face hurts.
Lord, I said I didn't want to stay on here long. The only other thing that I wanted to talk about, y'all, do y'all know who King Von is? Did y'all hear about that?
Yes.
I heard about it, but I still don't know who he is. I know he's a rapper.
Yeah, he's a young.
What happened?
So they were standing outside of a club in Atlanta, and then King Von and his group went next door to the hookah lounge, and another group, what is it, Quad, whatever.
Yeah, and they supposed to be like with NBA young boy little crew or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I heard too. I looked it up and I've been watching different stuff and calling, asking the kids. So like, who's
they rivals or something? They got in. Did they know each other?
It was
they was young. They was rivals, but these young. And it's sad because it's like these young rappers, because we losing a lot of these young men or whatever. They don't have the right people around them when they reach these levels of success to understand you're in a different tax bracket. You should. I'm sorry, like you shouldn't be no place. You shouldn't be in the hood. I'm just gonna keep it real. You shouldn't be no place like that where it can go down like that. You understand? But they still, they still feel themselves as they roots. Like I'm real. I'm this. That don't make you fake. Like you understand? Like trying to upgrade yourself. But it was some little stupid beef supposedly. You understand? With NBA young boys, baby mom supposedly was dating Vaughn or messing with Vaughn, and we know how that is. And
I saw that Gemini. Some Asian. Who is Asian Doll? Because I saw that too.
Asian Doll is Vaughn's real girlfriend. Like that's.
So why are they blaming her?
No, they're not blaming her. They blaming Janae. Janaea, that's the NBA young boys.
Honey, I'm lost. I listen to
you see, I'm like
Tyrone Davis. That's what I listen to. I'm lost.
A couple months ago, had found pictures of them together going or coming from somewhere, or whatever. And I guess they was holding hands and stuff. And NBA young boy is really like territorial, even though you got baby mamas all over the place and stuff.
NBA young boy is the one that put Lil Wayne daughter.
Right, but he's the one that has Floyd Mayweather's daughter pregnant right now.
But he just got into it with now I know this part because I be on Instagram and trying to keep up. I know this part right here. So he got into it with what's her name, y'all? What's Lil Wayne's daughter name?
Reginae.
He got into it with Reginae ex-boyfriend because he said that he wanted to talk to Reginae or something like that. So I be like, I saw that right there. That's
feel like is that or whatever stuff. But these people be having beef and don't even know what they be having beef about. Then you got all this gang stuff or whatever. You got BDs, GDs, Bloods, the Crips. You understand this stuff, and it's people forgetting like you're an entertainer. Like Lil Wayne is blood, but we never heard of him rolling up.
Forget him.
No respect around here.
I'm just using him as an example because he's fried the hell out. I don't even want to claim him.
He said up there gonna support 45. No,
when you're doing certain stuff, you stay in a certain lane. You understand what I'm just using him because he blood Snoop is Crip, but they done did songs together. You understand? It's like the younger generation, they just too into the fact of I gotta keep it real till it gets to this point. And it's
enemy. Now, okay, so I'm confused. Now, I'm a little older.
And I got on her page too, but I ain't following.
I don't either, mother. I don't know who he is. I just heard about him when he got killed. I just know
because my son daddy.
So I had to call my 19-year-old and ask him.
I see it all on social media.
I missed that. She up there crying and stuff, and that's because I know who Asian Doll is, but she ain't like I don't follow her to know like that. It's like she's a million new female rappers or whatever.
Did he have music out on the radio? Like I don't know.
That's what I heard.
It's a little underneath.
And then I seen the surveillance video of him.
I'm too old for that at that point. Like I don't.
So was his music on the radios? Like was he?
Yeah, he's popular. Yeah, he was.
So what song did he sing that come on the radio? Like what's?
To be honest with you, I can't even tell you. I don't
Because
know.
all the kids are sad, honey. You know they're sad right now.
Right.
I know. I feel like he was he was a big rapper to the kids, to the younger generation.
His
Now Gemini, I do see Lil Durk's name.
His
but I don't even know who Lil Durk is.
No, but Little John's grandfather, as far as that the Chicago gang, the BDs, the GDs, his grandfather is the founder of that.
Who,
so
Lil Durk or
Vaughn, King Vaughn.
Okay. Grandpa out here gang banging too.
He's like, I forgot what his name was, but you know they was big back in the 60s in Chicago. But they was doing back stuff, and then it went to the left somewhere with that BDGD stuff. How you know how it always does. You know they was doing community stuff. That's when the government locked him, and I forgot what. And this man, his name is just so damn. Oh my god, I forgot. But they locked them up because they was doing too much positive stuff in the community, and then the whole shit just went to the left because there was no guidance. But it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, and it's going to be more deaths, unfortunately.
Oh, you already know that. It's already,
all gang related. It's all gang related in some kind of way. Is what it sounds like.
It's going to be somebody else is going to get killed. They can't let that go, honey.
Right.
Somebody else got to be touched with that one.
Then the messed up thing about it, like when gang stuff is involved, because people will think like, well, this happened in Atlanta. So, all right, I know I can't go there, but this stuff is all over in every country.
What's that, Angie?
Some little podunk town, and there'll be a GD trying to get a name or a blood. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody in the gang that's trying to get a name because everything is about going viral. And I know.
I know that's right.
It's to stop in the bag. So wherever these people go that's associated with this death, it's gonna be drama. It's gonna be some shit.
See, I don't listen like the rap I listen to is like stripper rap. Like I like stripper rap. But I only listen to it every blue moon. You know, like I have to be like stripper rap.
I like the first.
Any other time, I'm like a blues person. Like, give me my blues and I'm good to go.
Yeah. So. Well, I just felt bad for the boy. Like I said, I didn't even know who it was. I thought it was something totally different. I seen the surveillance of the shooting first, and then I ain't gonna lie, like a day or so passed, and then I just started seeing all of this R.I.P. King Von, and I just seen he was another young black man out here.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason. And if it was over,
was he 21? Yeah, it's 21, right, Cola?
I know he was young, very young.
But he predicted his own death because in a lot of his songs, people was like, you know, that he was ready to die because word on the street was like in Chicago, he was an assassin.
What?
Oh, he's been to jail for murder. He's beaten some murder cases.
Oh wow, for real?
So he's about that life. You understand? There was gunfire back and forth.
Honey, they say you what's the saying go? You
live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah, honey. So the way you live is the way you go out when you in these streets. Hey.
That's sad. That's really, really sad. Well, he didn't have any kids or anything like that, did he?
He had 3 kids.
He had 3 babies?
Yeah.
Oh man!
Like how that's not mature?
Oh, that's so sad.
So many kids without fathers because they in the grave or in jail,
right?
And it's so sad. It's
so sad. Speaking of somebody else passed away. Y'all hear Alex Trebek died?
Yes.
He had pancreatic cancer.
And he's been suffering from that for a while now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it for a while, and he didn't want to stop hosting Jeopardy. He wanted to keep on hosting.
Oh wow,
Jeopardy.
Gemini! He got shot the next day. Oh Lord, that is sad. But I do believe I honestly believe that if somehow you do know when it's your time, like you got.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I believe
like you understand, like death is a part of what I do. You understand where a lot of people that are in the streets like that, if you shooting people, you're foolish to feel like death is a, you know,
it's not going to come back to you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
because it's a part of like your fabric almost. You understand? Because it's like you either caused it or you've been around it a lot, whatever and stuff. But he always in his songs was like, I'm happy to go, I'm ready to go, like I'm a soldier. That's part of the package plan.
And that's so sad because I'm gonna tell y'all something with these 2,000 kids. Let me tell you, something wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know what injections they got in them shots they gave them in the hospital and coming up, but they are not right. They are. They do not even fear God. They
they got
no one.
That's the
No one.
part, man.
I have. Well, he's not 19 no more. He's 20. I keep saying he's 19. He's 20 now, and I got a 20-year-old. That's a different. He's a different breed. It's a different breed. Like I don't care how many kids you got. Out of all them kids, you're gonna have one that just like stays on your heart. Them right there stays on my heart. Like, yeah, he stays, but it's always one. But it's something with them 2,000 kids. They different. They have no respect.
No, they don't, girl.
They don't fear anything. They think the world owes them something. They think they don't have to work for anything. And this everybody I know that has a 2000, that got a kid that's born in 2000. Like it's something wrong with them.
Yeah,
it was something wrong with them.
Like you can't treat them like they children. Like back in the days, like 10, maybe 20 years ago, and you see somebody that's 19, 20 and stuff, you be like, you know, that's still a baby or whatever. So you try to reason with them and talk. You have to knuck if you buck with their asses, like motherfucker.
Girl,
like,
you gotta get just like with them, like, hey,
you gotta get it how you live with them. You can't even treat them like that they children because they just think they so above and beyond or whatever and stuff. You gotta slap a couple of them, like, listen, I'm older than you. I move a little slower, but my punches hit a little harder. Like I can't.
They still
my oldest son, he's 20, and he like 6'2". He tall than mug. So, baby, when I like had to get in his head, sit down while I'm talking to you. You are not. Sit down.
I already know that's all.
Like one of my neighbors or whatever. One of my neighbors, right? And this is how people end up going to jail or whatever stuff, and then somebody ends up losing their kid. One of my neighbors was on the public bus, right? So you know she's an older lady. She like, I would say she like 65 or something like that or whatever, at most maybe late 50s or whatever, right? So you know she come from an era of respect where it's like she ain't used to kids cursing and stuff like that. You know how these kids on the bus. So you know she trying to talk to the little young ladies or whatever. Like, can you respect the gray hairs on my head and not speak like that or whatever? You know they pushed her off the bus.
No.
In them streets, looking for said young ladies, and her son is about that life. You understand where,
girl?
Yes,
I believe
that. She ain't got no crazy ass
it's all bad. It was all bad.
Oh my God.
That's why I tell my mother, I tell my older whoever stuff, mind your business. Like, you understand, this is not the same.
No, you can't say nothing to them because I you know what? I'm not saying because you know you've been. I end up eating one of them.
That's why I was quiet because I was like, I'll be the pop.
But I will say, years ago, y'all, this is like what I think my daughter probably was like 12 or 13. This was she ended up taking something from my daughter, or my daughter dropped something. She picked it up, but we knew she had picked it up. And honey, that little girl had an attitude, and it was like my mama. She was like, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. My mom ain't gonna do nothing either. I smacked her ass, dragged her ass down to her mama house. I walked her down to her mama house.
I know that's right.
They told mama to bust a move. Exactly.
Somebody kill her because I ain't gonna let no 12, 13-year-old talk to me like that. So, and I was like, if you got a problem with it, don't send her back up to my house at all. Because no kid gonna call me no bitch.
Cause I'm gonna kill her.
My mom ain't gonna do nothing. I told my daughter she could never talk to that girl again. I better not see her nowhere because I end up going to jail for hurting her. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, because my kids used to crack up because I used to tell my daughter when she turned 18, I'm yes, I ain't gonna forget this. Like,
Yes.
That's right.
Oh my God.
no, these kids and the girls are worse than the boys too. Though,
They
some
Yes,
of them.
they are. Yep, they are.
My knee is set up after the surgery.
Poor Jimmy.
Girl, I didn't know you had surgery. Aww.
Oh, I wish you a speedy recovery, honey.
For real, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
But knee surgeries, they're not like they used to be now. It's not that intense like it used to be. So
Mm-hmm.
you
My
should
dad
go.
just had surgery. Had to get his knee replaced. Now you're gonna have to get his whole other knee replaced. I said, Lord, have mercy. Can't be a stripper no more, Daddy. You got bad knees. Oh, let me see, y'all. The only other thing I wanted to talk about, and Mizzle actually did the review to this on his channel. If y'all are not subscribed, to Mizzle 14, y'all need to be subscribed to him. He did the review on Shay Bucky Johnson. She was on Iyanla Fix My Life. Did y'all see that?
No, but I like it.
Go and watch that episode.
Tell us drop his link to his channel.
Mizzle, let me drop the link to Mizzle's channel because he did the review on that. And if y'all, I had to watch his review first, and then I went and watched the episode of it. Now, I like Iyanla Vanzant. I say all that to say this. I like Iyanla Vanzant, but I don't.
She could be fixing my life because she had her own issues.
She can't fix my life. Sorry.
No.
Iyanla can't fix my life because the way she did Shay, and I'm not a fan of Bucky, my doggone self. I call her Bucky because that's what she is. Flavor named her Bucky. Her name is Bucky. I'm not a fan of Bucky, but I don't like the way she did Bucky neither. I feel like she did that girl so wrong, and for her to be there for counseling, I feel like Iyanla did that wrong. Iyanla did that girl wrong. I'm sorry. And like I said, I don't even much like Bucky, but she did her ass wrong. But y'all need to go and check out because like okay, and I know how Iyanla is, like how she, but at the same time, Bucky said she never did her research to see who Iyanla was and to see her pattern about how she did
with the Braxtons. Everybody know how she is.
Right, that's enough for me, and that's the thing. If I really wanted my life fixed, I will go to a life coach or
a real life coach. Yeah,
I'm not gonna go on it because this, even though she's supposed to be fixing people's life, she got to make good TV as well.
Right.
You understand?
I believe in counseling. Like I believe in that.
Right.
No, go to it. It helps.
Exactly.
But not her. She couldn't fix nothing of mine.
Right. I just dropped the link to Mizzle's channel. I'm gonna go drop the link to the review he did for that. I feel like she did that. It was all out of. She did it for a show. I don't feel like she did any of that to help that girl life at all. I feel like it was all a show. And like Cola said, if I'm gonna go get some doggone counseling, I'm gonna go to an actual counselor to get that done because Iyanla embarrassed that girl. And I'm not a fan of Bucky at all, but she embarrassed her.
Whatever problem you came for her to fix is magnified by 100 million because it's on damn TV. So I asked you to come fix my damn life, and you done embarrassed me. Thanks a lot.
Tamar too, because you remember Tamar didn't want them to know about her being abused.
Tamar, she's helpful. I don't like her at all.
She what?
I don't like her.
I like Tamar. I don't like the Tamartian side of her.
I don't. She's like that in real life. She's a devil. She's a she-devil.
But you know she like that because she got problems. That girl got problems, and she.
And I hate the way the family hated to her. She couldn't be my sister.
Yeah, no. I feel like the sister,
that little sister bullshit that they do.
She really her ass
whooped. I'm surprised Tracy ain't whooped her ass. I'm surprised Tracy ain't.
I don't like that. Mama, she raggedy. She's a raggedy, evil, miserable helper. She is like, your husband left you over 50 years ago. Get the hell over there.
Go eat
some. She's still mad about that.
Exactly.
Did y'all she messed them kids up.
And then she passed it because they can't have healthy relationships with none of the people. None of them have a healthy relationship with others. None of it. Except for maybe Tracy, but I don't even know.
Right.
You understand? To being normal.
And then what she did for that brother when his daughter died, that's Tamer, she's a lousy piece of crap. That's what she is. She lousy. And that's why
I felt like Shay did, because did you see Shay end up going on her IG live and she did like this little, recap or whatever, basically saying that they asked only her to be on there. She begged for the rest of her family to be on there because it was Shay, it was her two brothers, it was her mother, and it was supposed to have been her brother and her father and her sister. But she said on IG that her father and her sister ended up backing out of it. They didn't want to be on it.
But Mizzle got a point though, not trying to be funny, because let's think about it. Shay is like, we know her she's reality TV fame, basically. Mm-hmm. So some people, clout is a drug. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Used to everybody know. I ain't heard nothing about Shay. You just brought up Bucky. I said, what the hell happened with Bucky? I ain't heard nothing.
Bucky, she was a non-exist. Like,
so it's like, oh, what
she did that, of course, for Ray, because she ain't got nothing but love and hip hop going on right now. So she got to get on reality TV somewhere. Like,
so Mizzle brings up a very good point. Like, did she really want to get help? Because that doesn't sound to me like a person that really is trying to fix whatever internal BS they got going on. You don't need that type of spotlight for that. That's not for the public. That's not, you understand? That's for you and them family members that you tried to get to come up there to sit in a room together with a professional in private and hash it the hell out. Not get up on those.
She ended up getting into it with Iyanla, ended up cussing Iyanla out, basically told her, F your process. Like, walked out, cussed out, like smooth cussed Iyanla out. Iyanla, she didn't want Bucky to come back. She was like, I don't care if Jesus comes off the cross himself. She can't come back up in here. So her brothers and the mother ended up finishing on the process without Bucky because Iyanla didn't want her to come back.
But see, what type of counselor you supposed to be to say you don't want somebody to come back?
Exactly, Sunshine. She's not no real counselor.
Because you're not supposed to take that personal. You're there to help them. So of course they gonna lash out.
From the block. She not no real damn counselor.
From the block. She the candy lady.
Right. Too. So come on now. How much help can you give me?
She don't give a good goddamn. She care about with that check. So she gotta nut the hell up. She gotta nut the hell up. Like, this makes good TV. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna curse all these people out because I ain't got no real license anyway.
Come on now. How you gonna tell somebody that you supposed to be counseling and therapy? Come back. Come on now.
I am not a fan of Bucky, but she didn't deserve that.
Counselors supposed to be calm and namaste. They're supposed to be teaching you how to just be chill and stuff, and you all are chill.
If y'all get a chance, y'all got to go back and watch that. Even if you don't want to watch the episode, watch this review for it, because his review for it is good. But that damn Iyanla, like you said, Carla, girl, she can't fix me a sandwich, much less fix my daggone life, baby. You
better fix her own life. She's a black Dr. Phil. Her and Dr. Phil need to team up and do something.
Child, that's all I have for tonight. Who's that? Hey, Brandy. Hey, Brandy, girl.
Hey, twin.
But look, y'all, that's all else that I have for y'all. The only thing else I have for y'all is this right here.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
No.
You about to lose your job.
Or nothing. I'm sorry, I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna have to play the remix real quick. We got a new president. He about to lose him on the job. Or nothing.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Like, I've been like his Twitter too, like going to see.
I see something on Twitter saying that I guess after he's out of office that he's no longer like under protection they can shut down his dog on Twitter.
No, that's for life. That's for life. They are under protection for life. life. They are.
So meaning what? He can say whatever he want to say or what?
Basically, he still has security around him for life, him and his family. That comes with
the as far as Twitter goes, he's not going to be under security of whatever with Twitter, so they can shut his shit down.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like security for like outside the world. I'm about to say, oh yes,
shut it down because it needs to be
shut
shut
on
down.
Twitter. I seen it on Twitter. Twitter was saying, "Look here, Mr. Trump." Yeah, after he's out of office, he's no longer what is like a presidential security something. So they can shut his Twitter down once he gets to talking crazy. So if he on there tweeting going crazy, y'all just gonna flag and report his ass. They gonna take him down.
You're right. Yeah. Now, Chrissy, she talking about the social media. That's what I thought she was talking about.
Yeah, he's no longer protected as far as him being able to tweet whatever he wants.
Because when you go on his Twitter page, they got all his stuff like not true, not true.
This is people, like deal with his PR people or whatever. Like he wasn't supposed to be on Twitter when he was in office. Like that's what made us see how much of an asshole he was. Where maybe if your ass didn't have Twitter fingers, we wouldn't have knew how stupid you were. You understand? You needed to keep
I know, right?
Oh, his son declined it. Okay.
That's how they call it.
His son ain't got nothing to worry about. It's his ass.
Yeah. No, the whole family is offered like the vice president, and they are supposed to be protected forever.
Wow.
I think that was trying to do an intervention. It was something I seen on social media where he was talking about his father needed intervention. So he doesn't need no.
Wait a minute, but isn't he the one that was condoning and co-signing his dad's stuff?
One of them. I don't know if it's because he got how many older sons? I think he got like 2 or 3 older sons.
It's the junior because that's the one.
It was one of them that was like he needed intervention. I don't know which one, but I don't know.
Videos of him doing coke on camera and everything,
and he got the nerve to talk about Hunter.
Girl.
Yeah, he sure did.
Only knew the
he sure did.
Goddamn closet.
Because I was ready to fight him for Joe that day.
Wait, I remember now that Don Jr.
was black on that day, boy. Talking about his kid.
Right. Y'all remember that Don Jr. was cheating on his wife with
Aubrey,
the chick from Danny Kane, Aubrey.
Shut up!
Oh yeah, Aubrey O'Day. Yes, from
wow, for real?
Yeah. I did not know all about that, Tiffany. Yes.
Oh, that story disappeared too. Like it came out and it disappeared.
Everything.
And then y'all know with that
service. Give me all. I'm decline that leaving. Give it to me. Okay, he needs it. So he better not decline it.
Y'all know with that medical equipment stuff, like when it first happened, and while he was holding it up too, y'all know he had his son-in-law make a company real fast, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that makes sense. I believe it.
So all the equipment and everything, he had his son-in-law, his daughter, husband build a company super fast or whatever, however they did it, and honey, that's pocket in the family money, honey. Yes.
Wow.
I believe that.
Yep.
I believe that.
Hey, I wish I could do some sneaky shit like that.
That sounds like something he do.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
He kept it in the family.
That was smart.
Yeah, it was.
You gotta give it to
He's a businessman now. Don't get me wrong. He's a businessman.
Right.
Yeah, just gonna say that.
But he can't run no country now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you can run a corporation, you cannot run a
man ain't shit, but he is a smart
bankrupt at one point in the late the 90s.
Oh, he been bankrupt so many times.
Right. So you get what I'm saying? So he was a little shoddy, a business person too. You understand? His daddy had all that money. So at the end of the day, like he's gone. Hooray. And like I said, we just need to, keep the applause to a little bit minimum, because I don't feel like being in nobody else's new war. We've been, how long we've been war free.
I pray to God he don't.
And Trump still got all that money from, well, 45 still got all that money from them bankruptcy. What he did, he put it in them kids. Now, that is what they did. They
and that's and he learned it from his daddy, because that's like how like when
they did not start limiting the bankruptcy laws until we got hip on what they were doing. When we got hip on what they were doing and how they were getting away with stuff and covering up money and all that stuff, and you could wipe off your credit and start all over. Once they want to change the law, then they changed the law.
His father, that's how his father got all of the millions, because he was sitting there triple charging the government when he was supposed to be making affordable like houses for like the military and all of that other stuff. The president was so pissed off, but he found a loophole. He was, you understand, something that was $100,000. He was charging damn near $1 million or whatever, so they're pocketing the majority of the damn money. That's how he got all the way up. You understand?
I wish I could do
he's a businessman. He's about his money, but he's not. How you gonna run office and you ain't never been a governor official or anything?
Get that, child.
Like you should be required. Like that should be a requirement.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not. Like anybody you see Kanye, everybody.
Oh well, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So, but it should be a requirement that any job, even our jobs, have requirements. How come the person that's going to run the whole United States don't even get held to those
now? That's what I said.
All you need to be is a U.S. citizen. Period.
That's it. That's all you need. That's like the stupid.
That's it. That's all.
Like I could have been the damn president. Any one of us could have been the president. That's what it was like. Where's the qualifications? Like, what are you serious?
It's no qualifications. No.
I think just a high school born over here. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why the world just be laughing at our asses, because we be.
They found us funny. They was like, y'all let this man.
Once that fool got in office, you know, they sat back and they had all kinds of goddamn Zoom meetings laughing at our asses.
But Chris, his money is in the account in China, I think, or somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
All his money, but he paid taxes over there though.
He said he prepaid taxes. No, I ain't never heard.
How the hell you prepay some taxes, child?
You know how much your tax is gonna be.
Exactly. How much you know you got to pay?
You know how much he's gonna scam and lie and write down.
Right. You know how much he gonna put out there.
She might as well not even try. Don't nobody like her.
Right.
Hey, girl, come on now.
She don't like us.
Girl, that's cute, girl. That's cute.
And worried about being the next queen or whatever the hell is going on.
Right.
So y'all think we're gonna get the second stimmy or what?
No.
Yeah, we getting it.
Yeah.
Because the Democrats were for pushing that bill.
Yes, they were. And
they were. And Biden is for slowing this pandemic down. So if he give out these stimulus checks or do whatever he needs to do, he's gonna run with the Democrats and whatever bill that they wanted to push.
But it ain't gonna be
you got Mitch McConnell, old crazy ass in there still. I don't know if he's still gonna be a part of the House.
I think we got the House now, Democrats
do, yeah.
I think we got the House. Oh, we won the House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't think if we do get it, it ain't gonna be this year. It ain't gonna be until after Biden's in the
girl, y'all better not wait until Trump finna grade destroy. Let me say, he finna do some
Trump is getting ready to do whatever executive orders he can to make our lives hell within these next 7 days.
Trump's gonna hit a button. Y'all keep that nigga Trump away from that red button, because he gonna hit that red button.
That's what I'm worried about. He ended for all of us like, oh yeah, you punks, y'all want to sit there and make jokes and me.
A nuclear bomb on ass.
No, because he was too worried about TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he made that ban about like with China and us getting stuff, like America don't make nothing, sir. We get all of our stuff from China.
Everything come from China though.
That toupee on his head came from China. Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
everything complicated.
That came from lingering.
27 piece he got on came from China. Shit.
But Biden already said that he's not, like, he even said that he's not going to shut down. He's not going to shut down the world, the states again, the United States again, because we do have to learn to live with this. I'm sorry, you cannot.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to learn how to live with this. It's not going anywhere. It's here and it's here to stay.
Right.
So yeah, you have to adjust to it, just like the flu.
Yeah, but he can if he's still getting reports of people not wearing masks, going into this place, or you still got a club open at 3 a.m. Ain't nobody got masks.
Well, we also found out too that technically he really can't. It's still up to the governors of the state to shut it down. It's not up to the president. It's still up to the governor.
Yeah.
So if they don't shut them down, because a lot of places, and where was it? It was one place that never shut down. It was a few places that never shut down. I forgot. I looked it up, but I forgot the name of the states though. But it was a few places that never shut down.
I wouldn't mind if they shut down. That sure help with traffic on my commute to work. Because either way it go, I
don't want them to shut down.
Like with travel,
you know what? I don't care. They need to shut down because there's too many people that's not taking it serious enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
in New
so
York,
I don't know that my job talking about doing that the president heard yet. Hey, I'm all for it. Whatever. Give them $100 citations. I won't be there.
they're not like enforcing the quarantine right.
Executive order go into place. I won't be with you.
Okay.
Traveling with
You're gonna have that citation by yourself.
Oh, you ain't coming on.
traveling
If it's already going to place, because I ain't supposed to say I told you so.
For 14 days, and they're not doing it. I don't know how they're calling themselves enforcing that, because like when you travel, if you come from other states, if you're not part of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, you're not supposed to just be able to come into New York or any of those 3 places. When you're coming from other places, they tell you you're supposed to quarantine immediately.
So y'all still have that going on now?
But ain't nobody enforcing it. That's what I'm trying to say, because I'll be
I hear now,
I know that's from Florida, that's from here, that moved to Florida and other places, and they be coming back here to chill with their friends and everything like that, and they be living their own life, and like I said, in the underground, in all these places. When did you quarantine for your 14 days? You didn't.
They didn't.
That's what my coworker do.
Well, y'all know Canada not letting anybody in from the United States. You are not allowed to go to Canada at all.
Hawaii is the only state that is forcing that quarantine situation or whatever and stuff. Come on, can you stop, please, sir? Thank you. Your nephew's over here acting crazy because he's like,
leave nephew alone. Leave him alone.
He's doing his thing.
If you come to Hawaii and you did not quarantine for the 14 days, like they seen you get off the airport, because people is telling in Hawaii, they're snitching on you. Like I see you on the beach. I saw you at the airport 2 days ago. You on the beach in the water. I don't know if y'all know about this guy, Nature Boy. There's this guy. Oh God!
I heard a little bit about
everything. Tiffany know what I be talking about. It's this man right, that has like all these wives. He has this little cult. It's this little black cult or whatever. And they be like living in islands and stuff. It's supposed to be like, African type, whatever. But this nigga's a nigga from Harlem, a hood nigga. But he got mind control over shit. It's a whole, as you can look it up on YouTube, because it's too much to go all the way back in. But they locked their asses clean the fuck up, because they came to Hawaii with that fuck shit and came on going on the island. We living our best nature life, and they locked them up. Like,
damn.
How long were they in jail?
No, I'm telling you, no, they put them in jail for real, and that's what we need. Go to jail.
How long did they have to stay in jail?
I think they was in jail for like 2 weeks. They was in jail.
You know what? Serves them right. If they can't sit their ass down somewhere, serves them right.
Right. All fun and games, because it's fun and games. It ain't fun and games everywhere or whatever. They were on the beach, swimming around. They came right to their little Airbnb. They neighbor at the Airbnb knew their asses ain't quarantined. Like, yo, these motherfuckers done left the house, y'all. Come get their asses. And that's what they did.
She heard it, turn the camera off. I seen
Turn the
this.
camera off. Nope, you're not about to be seen.
That's crazy. That's what they need to do. God damn it, lock their asses up. You want to be out here spreading Rona? You going to jail? Damn it, you going to jail or your ass gonna pay a fine. Like it's like as simple as that. Like so, like that.
That's like with any other disease. I wouldn't want somebody, that got any other disease that they know they got or might have been exposed to, just doing whatever. And I don't know. I don't have no way of knowing. That's not cool. That's not gonna work out.
Damn.
Well, y'all, let's hope and pray that if we do get the Rona, we get the good kind. Like I say, it just take away our sense of smell and our sense of taste. We can knock off a good 20 pounds.
Right.
Amen.
And then we could be good from there, y'all. I'm joking, but I'm for real. But I'm joking, but I'm for real at the same doggone time. I'm sorry, y'all. My allergies are like kicking my butt.
That's why I love my governor. I don't care. That's why Trump buy Trump, because Trump can't stand. Right. They need $2,000 fines. That's what I'm talking about, Dahlia, everybody. That's what I'm talking about.
Getting locked up, hell yeah.
Tax them pockets, because since you don't value your life, you value $2,000.
Tracy said if they pay $100 a pop, I'm gonna turn niggas in. I know that's right, child. You pay me $100, I'm letting you know all the niggas that ain't wearing masks. I let you know what they say and all of that. I don't care.
Oh man, damn, my face hurt.
But ladies, y'all, I'm gonna have to get off of here because my allergies are kicking my butt. I'm trying to hold it together like it's not, but they are kicking my butt. Y'all have anything else y'all wanted to bring to the table?
No, my face is throbbing. I'm finna lay it down.
I am good. I enjoy myself.
Me too.
I enjoy myself with y'all all the time, every night. Now, next Sunday, I had somebody, and I apologize, but I don't see them in the chat either, because somebody wanted to ask Miss 42 and Miss Sunshine some more information about lots and real estate, but I didn't see them coming to the chat. So it all worked out. So you didn't miss nothing because you wasn't in the chat no doggone way to ask your question. But next Sunday, I had a couple of people that had some more questions they wanted to ask y'all about real estate and land ownership and all of that. So y'all be prepared for these questions we got.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Go handle that.
Yeah, it's itching. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I appreciate y'all. I enjoyed y'all like we do every Sunday night. If y'all don't have nothing else to bring to the table, this is Real Queens RealTalk, y'all. I'm gonna go take this bra off, take me some doggone Benadryl.
Yes.
Knock the hell out, child.
Sunshine sister-in-law, you was a good addition too, boo.
Yeah, I enjoyed her.
You gotta come back next Sunday with us, sister-in-law, because baby, you was on it, girlfriend. Yes, ma'am.
With my tequila, it helps.
Okay, girl.
It was good having y'all. Good night, everybody. I appreciate y'all.
Good night.
Real Queens RealTalk.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.